Anyway, and we kicked off with a really good match to open up, Anthony.
You guys mentioned Dakota Kai and Io Sky when they were in the opening match, where it was Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka facing off against Damage Control, which consisted of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
Not a bad opening match. I thought it went a wee bit long. I don't know what you thought. I thought it went a wee bit long. The triple suplex, whilst it looked good, was highly orchestrated. But the one thing I did like, I loved Bayley's ring psychology with the fans. And because they were getting all over the way she reacted to them and what she did and how she tagged in and then straight back out, and just that interaction with the fans, from a ring psychology point of view, I thought that was really, really smart.
No, I agree. She's got great psychology, Bayley. There was times this match, and I'm going to refer to this a couple of times. There's a bit of synchronized swimming going on, where everything was synchronized.
Triple suplex,
and a few other things.
Yeah.
I loved what Oscar and Sky was doing. Like their work was really good, really solid, really snug. Every time they were in the ring together. And I really did like the finish to this match because it made Bianca Belair still look good, though she took the loss.
Yeah.
Because it was basically 3 finishes she took from that other team, right? And it took 3 of them to get her pin, and Bayley got the pin. So now you've got a number 1 contender, a legitimate number 1 contender. So I thought the outcome at the end of the match was pretty good. In between the match, it was a little bit, it was ups and downs. Did go a bit long.
Yeah. I thought it was a wee bit clunky in parts.
Yeah, noticed a lot of clunkiness between Sky and Alexa Bliss. When they were working together, they didn't really gel. Beautiful thing about Asuka, she gels with everyone.
Oh, okay.
So no matter who she's in the ring with, she gels with everyone. And
I love Asuka. I reckon she's just fun.
And Bianca Belair done a great job, as she usually does. And she for a girl that's still relatively new to the business, she does a great job all the time. But yeah, it was all right. I gave it 5 out of 10. It wasn't what I'd call a barn burner, but I wouldn't call it an absolute wreck.
It wasn't a bad opening match. I think they can do something with Oscar and Alexa Bliss. I think they'd actually be quite a good little team.
Yeah, potentially. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to manage those two.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people would love to.
And in the ring as well, yes.
Yes, I believe so, yes.
It was like when Oscar was going full tilt and Michael Cole said, and Oscar's coming in all directions. I thought, well, I'm not that far behind. Absolute lovely, lovely ladies. But I actually was similar to you, Mick. I gave it a 5.5 for an opening match.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was a barn burner, but I wouldn't say it was terrible. It was a good match. It
was reasonably good,
solid,
match.
Good solid match.
Yeah. What about you, Mick? Michael, Anthony. See, I'm all excited now. I can't speak.
Talking about the girls.
Settle.
I'm trying.
Well, this was Bayley's second match back, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah. You had one on Raw last week, I think it was, yeah.
I mean, I felt she didn't lose a step, and I feel that I might be saying that in the wrong way.
No, I understand what you're saying. You're right. I don't think she's as quick in the ring or as explosive as the ring as she was before she got injured, right? But her psychology is better. I think her thinking about how she works is better. Yeah. She may be one of the best women going around, where how she thinks and how she works the crowd and how she uses psychology.
See, one of the things missing in wrestling today, Mick, in my opinion, work smarter, not harder sort of thing.
We saw a lot of that in this show.
Yeah,
we saw a lot of clever stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of smart working.
Yeah.
We'll go through that as we go through other matches.
Yeah.
I think the girls were too open to just throw a whole heap of spots in this particular match, trying to get big spots over. But you you see the way Bailey works, that you don't have to have all those big spots to get over.
No, I mean, in our day growing up, there was none of it, and they all got over.
Yeah, so it's, you know, I noticed a lot in this particular show across the board about how much smarter they started working, how people are starting to work a little smarter now.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll go through that as we go through the
and
matches.
I want to talk about that in a bit of detail for the next match.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
But yeah, look, she may, but bearing in mind there'll be a wee bit of ring rust. I mean, there's nothing like, I mean, there's training and then there's in-ring fitness and doing the match and all the rest of it. But yeah, you're right. She did look maybe half a pace off, but
yeah, but like I said, nothing to be like, oh my God, what's she doing in there? No. It's when you come back from injury like that, you know, you're not going to come back, you know, full step. You may never come back full step with a really bad knee injury like that. It'll always be there, no matter how much they fix it.
And it's also like the footballers, you know, when we here in Australia, when we talk about our footballers who do knees in there, and they say sometimes it can take them a whole season just to get the confidence back in the knee.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So, you know, there's a degree of that too, you know, like confidence in the injury that it's actually healed. Physically, you're okay, but mentally, you're just not 100% sure if it is okay.
Yeah. But that program needs a decent heel as a female. They need a decent heel they can use to work with Bianca for a period of time to push that belt. Because you can be the greatest champion in the world, but if you don't have a foil to work against and to show your worth and to tell a good story, then it's not worth anything. And I think they really need that at the moment. I think Bailey will provide them that. Really will provide them that well. Because she's a decent sized girl. You know, she's not small. You know, she's got a bit of height to her too.
I noticed in the ring. So I've never noticed her to be so tall, but she obviously is taller than I remembered.
Yeah, so she's got a bit of height to her, and she's not much smaller than Bianca. If anything, she's probably a little thicker. You know, and
a little bit,
and puts up a good variance to the type of challenger they need for Bianca.
Nice booty too, by the way.
Well, yes.
You know.
Yes. She's
She's always had an ample couple of apples there. Yeah.
Does a lot of work in the squat rack, obviously.
Oh, I'll tell you.
So, I think it was a good match. I have 5 out of 10. Like I said, solid match. Not a barn burner, but definitely not a disaster. So
What do you give it, Anthony?
4.5.
Okay, you're always harsh, but that's all right.
He's a hard man.